Today we will be checking how the GPS navigation works on this drone and its precision. The place the GPS is going to take off from is marked with the cross, and we'll see how far from the cross it will land back. The calibration procedures have been carried out on the drone. You need to do gyroscope, factory calibration, compass calibration, and the way you do it is shown in my previous videos if you're interested. Please check the playlist about this drone and you'll see how to carry out all those calibration procedures. Now there's no blinking LED on the drone, which means that GPS signal is being caught by the drone and it's ready to fly. Let's fly it up and we push the button home, this button home, which will return the drone back to its initial location. We also need to test whether the coordinates are being recorded by the drone when it takes off or when the engines turn on. So let's fly up. Let's turn on the engines. Fly up a little bit. Let's see if the drone is stable. If it's stable, the GPS signal is working correctly. Let's fly a little bit further. And let's push the button to bring the drone back. The home button. The drone will fly up into the air, will take some altitude and will come back. I think this is done to make sure the drone doesn't bump into any obstacle on the lower altitudes. So let's bring it back. See, the cross is here and the drone is flying. And let's press the button, home. And the drone is coming back now. You see the beeping sound from the remote control, which means the drone is automatically returning back home. Now it's coming back. And that's a good result. It actually came back and the precision is about 1 meter. So the cross is here and the drone is back here. You can interfere with the drone when it returns back with the joystick. And for example, if you have a phone connected to the drone and you control it via the screen and you see that it's about to crash into the tree, you can stop the drone by controlling it with the joystick. Let me show you how you do that. So let's fly it up again. Drifting stable in the air. Let me take it away from here a little bit. So imagine we are now returning it back and pushing the button, and I will try to interfere. Let's try to control it now. I can't control it with the joystick. I see that it's not doing anything, but then you need to cancel the return button, then push the return button again and it stopped. Now there's no beeping and the drone is stable in there. So you stop it and then you manipulate it. Let's bring it back. So now I'm controlling it myself. I'm bringing it back. Okay. So if you want to stop it while it's coming back home, automatically, based on its GPS coordinates, you have to push the home button again to stop it. So we push home button. You see it's trying to come back. And imagine now it's coming back to its spot. It's now going to descend, and I will push the button after it starts descending. I push the button and it stops. It took some altitude again and it stops. So that's how you control it while trying to bring back the drone. Let's push the home button again, and it's coming back. And look, this time it's even closer to its original point. So the GPS navigation works pretty fine. Now let's check when the coordinates are being recorded, when it takes off or when you turn on the engines. To test this now, I will turn on the engines and put the drone further away from the cross and see where it will come back. So if I turn on the engines on the cross and the coordinates are recorded at that point, then it should come back to the cross again. But if it's not, it should come back to the second point. Let's see. So now I'm going to turn on the engines. I hope they don't turn off. And quickly fly it up. Now let's return the drone back, pushing the home button. Let's see where it comes back. The precision is 1 meter or 2 meters, so we need to be able, so we will be able to figure out if it came to the second point or to the initial point. If the coordinates are recorded while it takes off, then it should come back to the second point. And it looks like it's going to the second point. So the coordinates are recorded when the drone takes off, and this is logical. So I dropped the drone somewhere here actually, and the other point is way far away from the second point. It's here. So the conclusion is that the coordinates are recorded when the drone takes off.